Do you enjoy smoked barbecue but don't have a smoker at home? Today I'm going to show you how to smoke in your own oven with the things you already have in your kitchen. About half a day ahead of time, we're going to want to smoke our wood chips. Now these can be, there's all kinds of wood chips available. These are hickory. It doesn't really matter. You can get real deep down the rabbit hole of what that might be or what would complement the meat that you're using. But today we're just going to use hickory. At the same time, when you are soaking your wood chips, you can go ahead and put the rub on whatever meat you're going to do. Today, these are flank steaks, which are a underutilized cut of steak that lend themselves very well to the low and slow process that smoking is. So these are going to be super delicious. You can use whatever seasonings you want on your meat rub. It's important though that there is a brown sugar base that's going to help with the caramelization process during the smoke. On the flank steak today, we've got oregano, a bunch of paprika, some Italian seasonings, powdered onion, powdered garlic, pretty much everything that was in the pantry. Once it's rubbed and seasoned, we're gonna go ahead and put it in the refrigerator and leave it uncovered to let it dry out a little bit. All right, so we're going to put our wood chips in the bottom of the casserole dish. Just spread these out evenly, not too thick, not too much in there. Cooling rack back on. We're just going to use one of these steaks. We're going to put this on the cooling rack. And I'm going to put a thermometer in here to monitor the internal temperature of the steak. We need to tent aluminum foil up over this so that the smoke from the bottom of the casserole dish can get up and stir around and really get all into the steak here. So since I don't have a big enough sheet of aluminum foil, I'm going to crimp these two together just real simply to create a larger sheet. And I'm just matching the ends and folding them over. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we'll take one end of this and tuck it underneath the cooling rack to pinch it down and keep it in place. And fold this up and over to the other side and then tucking it under the other side of the cooling rack. And then we'll pinch our ends down, creating that nice ballooned up aluminum foil that'll keep the smoke rolling around. It's not beautiful, but it's gonna work. All right, we're gonna put it in the oven. I've adjusted this to the middle rack of the oven. I'm gonna slide the casserole dish in there with our tented up aluminum foil. And now it's a waiting game. We're gonna give it a couple hours and keep an eye on the thermometer. Okay, so here is our finished steak. We ended up smoking it for 1 hour and 20 minutes in here in the oven. And when we pulled it out, we didn't see quite the smoke that we were expecting to see, but it still has a really wonderful smoky flavor. And that reverse sear has created the most delicious flank steak. You see the butter here coming out, and we're gonna take a look at the temp inside. It's a nice medium steak. If you try this out at home or you have any questions, please drop it in the comments below.